Hello, Firebleed here. This is going to be my video showing you how to make my version of Ethos Labs Minecraft Run Cannon. Now to start it off, you have to make your typical 1x1 block in a line straight across from your button. And then on the side, you're going to want the other one block away. This is my version. Now the first pathway we built is going to be our trigger delay, which you'll see here in a second. These will be the trigger delays. Make sure all of them are on tick 4. Right now they're on, I call them tick 1. So make sure they're all on tick 4. Now here in the next part I'm going to skip ahead because I kind of got confused a little bit of some stuff. So make sure they're all on tick 4 as I just mentioned. Now here's going to be the cannon's bed. This is where your water is going to be placed. And to the side you're going to want another wall. That way the TNT will drop into the water. And the reason why the TNT doesn't explode everything is because it's inside of water. Now on my cannon, we're going to have to build up walls of 2. And this is going to have to be 1 up. I made a little mistake here in the video, so don't mind this. So make it 1 higher and 1 higher. And then put the redstone there and another repeater. And put that in 4. This is going to be our trigger delays. Now, the purple layer, which I'm going to be coloring the layers purple right now, and the next layer is going to be a different color, and then one above it. So for now, place that purple block right in front of the repeater, and then I didn't show you this right now, but put redstone on top of it. That's the crucial part. Here we're going to wire up the triggers, the TNT triggering part. Now that's the delay. I use a tick of 4 delay for each cannon. So wire up the wall on the left side, and then once you got that, you put the TNT in and you're good. Just make sure you don't forget that 1 redstone on top of the cannon right there. On top of that cannon. Right there. I believe I do put it in there. Yep, I do. Right here. Make sure you put that there. And it's ready to go. It's 1 cannon. And it fires. Things are going to speed up a little bit, save some time. Now you're going to have to redstone the left wall of every can, as we're going to be expanding this wall another 10-15 cannons to the right. And here it's sped up a little bit. You're going to have to put the water, the redstone, the repeaters, make sure they're all on tick 4 now. You see this right here? That's what's going to set off the cannon roughly right before it explodes. Like right before the gunpowder ignites, the ball inside the barrel is going to ignite. That way it explodes at the most further point outward. The first layer is not going to be as boom, but the second layer is going to be pretty much dead on perfect, because I didn't set the repeaters to be perfect on the lower end, but on the higher end it's good. So what you're watching now is me fast forwarding, going through, placing all the next cannons. You're gonna want to do this, make sure everything's perfect. Everything must be perfect. Redstone wiring, you don't exactly really need to get the ticks correctly, as long as the cannon does not explode. I'm placing the TNT in preparation for testing the layer 1. Now I was pretty confident in what I've done, so I went ahead and just pressed the button. It's gonna go boom, 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 pretty fast. And that's how it works. Now we just need 3 or 4 more layers, and it's gonna go pretty much just like the video Ethnos Lab has done. Now, this is where I'm going to be placing the layer up to the next layer, the wiring up to the next layer. And here you'll see it here in a second. I had to skip ahead a little bit because I kind of got confused on what I was going to do, so I finally decided upon a 1x1 vertical up. So that's basically how it is there, and I went ahead and made the first cannon. Now you see this cannon's got a little bit more repeaters. It honestly does not matter how long your cannon is, as long as the start and the end, like the right here and then over here, is as long as it's the same, we're good. I'm going to fast forward this part up. This part's going to be shown for later usage. Now this is how you're going to load your cannon up later when you have layer up over your layer over layer, and that's how you load up your cannon. You go in and out of these crevices perfectly. I'm going to start showing you how to build the next layer so that you understand how I did this layer. And it's going to be fast forwarded, so it's pretty much the exact same thing you did on layer 1, except you got a little 1x1 over here transferring the current up. And now we're done. Hope you didn't mind the 3rd and 4th layer being fast forwarded, but we skipped the big painful part, and now you get to see it done. So let's watch it in action. And I'm sorry for the horrible view, but if you make it yourself, the wall falls in the water, and you know what it goes from there. And it's time for some Solana. And this would be the credits now. Don't know who pressed the button, but one of them definitely did. Stern computer has been lagging a lot because of a lot of the redstone, so thanks for appearing in the video and helping.